guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be bringing you along with me to my massage therapy office, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how much money you can make as a self-employed LMT. However, as some of you know, not only do I own my own massage and bodywork business, but I have a 5-year-old son named Sol who I am homeschooling. So I only work part-time, about 2 days and 3 evenings a week. Depending on the week, it does change here and there. So before I go to work, I'm going to get him set up with some activities to keep him busy while I'm gone. Then I'm going to make a little bit of breakfast and we will head on out to my office. So I know for you guys, it feels like we just got here, but I've been here massaging people all day. I'm gonna go in here and change this last set of sheets, get everything cleaned up, and then we're gonna sit down and talk about money. All right, I am so excited to be here talking about how much money I make today. This is one of the most frequently asked questions that I get about my massage therapy business. So of course, this is kind of a loaded question, and the answer is going to fluctuate a lot depending on where you live, what the going rate for a massage is in your area, where you work as a massage therapist. There are so many different career paths under this umbrella of licensed massage therapist. It's impossible to give you one solid answer on how much money you can make. So we're going to keep it simple and stick with my particular situation and just talk about how much money you can make as a self-employed massage therapist. Even more specifically, we're going to talk about how much money I make as a self-employed massage therapist. Like I said, depending on where you live, the going rate may be higher or lower than what I'm charging. And one of the biggest factors as a self-employed LMT is your overhead. What is it costing you to run your actual business? Are you renting a space? Are you working out of your home? What are you buying? Your oils, your music that you're playing? How are you laundering your linens? Is that costing you money? Your gas to and from, a vehicle payment. any other tools or things you might use, like essential oils or herbs for moxibustion, or hot stones and towels and things like that. Some other things to consider when thinking about overhead and expenses is the fact that when you're self-employed, you cannot get paid vacation time, paid sick leave, anything like that. So whenever you take time off work, you're obviously not making any money. And then also there's things like healthcare that aren't paid for by any kind of company or employer, and that's something that has to come out of pocket. So those are things to consider as well. So it all varies, but just to give you an example, let's talk about how much money I make in an average day. So as I mentioned to you guys earlier, I only work about 2 full days a week, and then I come in like 2 other evenings. In those full days for me is 4 to 5 appointments. Today I had 4 appointments total, 2 that were an hour long, 1 that was a 2-hour long appointment, and 1 that is an hour and a half, for a total of 5.5 hours of actual massage. Now, of course, there's about 15 to 20 minutes between those appointments where I wash my hands, change the sheets, clean up, do a few stretches and exercises, maybe eat a snack or have some lunch, and just rest and relax my body before the next appointment. The biggest factor in how much you'll make as a self-employed LMT is how much you're actually charging for your services. I charge on the lower end for my actual area because I like to keep it affordable. I like to think about what I would actually want to pay for a massage myself. And I'm serving a community of mostly elderly and retired people. So I'm keeping in mind that their income is limited. I charge $65 an hour for deep tissue or neuromuscular therapy, $50 an hour for a basic Swedish massage. I do prenatal and postnatal massage for $55 an hour, reflexology for $50 an hour, and manual lymphatic drainage for $60 an hour. So with those 5 appointments, I'm going to make $275 total today. And that's pretty average for a full day of work for me. And then on the days when I work only in the evening, I only do 1 or 2 appointments, which could be another $50 to $100 for that night. So in an average week, I make anywhere from $400 to $700. My average yearly income is about $30,000. But I do have friends in this business who live in the same city that I do that charge $65 to $75 an hour for their services, and they work 5 or 6 days a week doing 5 or 6 appointments each of those days, and they've made over $100,000 in a year in their business. Again, my situation is a little bit different because I'm homeschooling my son and my priorities are more with my family at this point in my life. So I'm only here part-time, and I feel like the amount that I'm making is a really great contribution to my family's income, but it still allows me the flexibility to homeschool my son, take care of my garden, pursue all kinds of other interests and hobbies and different business ventures that I have as well. So the potential is really unlimited, and it's up to you how much you make in this business. That's the real answer to the question. It's up to you. It depends on where you live and what the going rate and how much you can charge in your area is. It depends on what your overhead and your expenses are. And it depends on how reliable your customers are. One of the downsides to being self-employed is that your income can fluctuate very rapidly in a matter of moments. You can be set to make $200 or $300 or $400 in that day, and then several people can cancel at the last minute, and you might make half or just a fraction of what you were intending to make. Even just one cancellation can throw off perhaps $100 of your income for that week, which can make a big difference. My husband works in sales and is on a commission-based income, so his income varies greatly as well. And over the years, I have gotten very used to working with this fluctuating income and finding unique and creative ways to budget. But it's definitely something that you need to be prepared for if you're planning on going into this business, is that you're not going to have a steady, stable income every single day or every single week to depend on. And you have to find a way to create your budget around those fluctuations. All right, guys, I think that's all for today. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to take a little break and enjoy some of this beautiful day before I come back and do my last appointment this evening. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below, or just let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and don't forget to do something to take care of yourselves. Bye.